Hey guys, this is Logan and Leon on Impact Fracture. We're back for the first week in 3 weeks, I do believe.
That's right.
It's been quite a while. So, yeah.
Yeah, what happened is Logan had a short stint with testicle cancer.
Oh yeah, that's exactly why. That's what
a lot of hospital visits were happening. It was tough on your family and mine.
It was actually March break, I do believe. Actually, just to clarify that, I am perfectly fine.
He's fine. He's fully recovered.
Yes. But it was actually March break, and last week we were both pretty swamped with homework and stuff. So we still put on a show. We just weren't here.
Yes.
Yeah, it was an old one, which is okay.
But you shouldn't have told them that because they might have not.
Oh, it was actually brand new, and this is our second week back since March break.
That's right.
Yep. Anyway, it's funny. So that last song you just heard was World Eater by Northlane from their newest album, Singularity.
And tell us about it.
Tell us. It's a brand new album. It's their second full length, and it was kind of funny how it came out. I guess I'm saying I'm realizing that. There we go. The album just came out. I think. I know, I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at that. So I can't start a sentence without saying it. The album came out a couple weeks ago. I think maybe a week ago, actually. And when I can't even do that now. I'm just forget about it.
You know what? I think what he's trying to say is it started out as a small scale band. And it's turned to become a big scale band.
Yes. Really fast. And
now this new album is highly anticipated.
Yeah, it was before it was released, the band was basically, well, I wouldn't say they were small or in any way, but they weren't huge, like not many people knew about them, and they had like their cult following, I guess. And when they announced the release of their new album, which just came out like a few months ago, like it was like the community exploded, and all of a sudden they became like this huge band, and like now it was like just before it came out, it became pretty much like the most anticipated album. Like
when did it come out?
I think about a week ago.
Wow. Okay.
It was like last Friday. They released a single like 4 months ago, but they didn't actually say that there was an album attached to it. They were like, oh, here's one song, and they didn't say anything about it, and it was that song actually. And then eventually they were like, they put up a clock, like a countdown, and it was like to an announcement or something, and like it was just a countdown basically. And then when the countdown came to 0, it was the announcement of their new album, and by then it was like their Facebook page exploded, and they kind of got really big.
That's funny that they were getting, so they had a countdown to an announcement. It's not even a countdown to it coming out. They're announcing that they're going to be announcing something in the near future.
Yeah, they were like, here's a countdown, and it was like just a clock that count down like the seconds and minutes and days and stuff. And well, I mean, like, I think it worked. It was a cool marketing play because I mean, they really did blow up. Mm-hmm. I guess that one of the guys in the band was in like not business but like marketing, so that's how they came across that. So yeah, I think that first song might be my favorite, maybe my second favorite song on the album, but the other one, the contender, is what we're gonna play next, which is called Scarab, and it's pretty heavy, but I think the ending of it, it's really, really epic. It gives a lot of hope at the end of like the kind of not depressing but really emotionally tolling heavy stuff at the start. So with no further ado, this next song is called Scarab by Northlane.
Rolling through the burning sand, just a man who's lost in time. Distant memories of a life that felt like waves within my mind. Look upon these careless men as they move without the fight. Lost in wisdom in every action. The golden light of dawn. We are the gods who live. Lost our trust in fire. fucking truth. The truth is we all survive. The truth is we all survive. We all survive. We all
Hey guys, we're back. So, yeah, that last song that played was On Impulse by Animals as Leaders. Hi. And that was one of my favorite instrumentals. Well, I mean, I guess all their music is instrumental, but that's one of my favorite songs by them. And before that was Scarab by Northlane from their new CD, Singularity. So, what'd you think of those songs there, Leon?
I liked it. I really like the transition between the two songs. No, because I find after a heavier song, I like to have a little break. And that soothed my mind and got me ready for the dialogue break and got me pumped for the next heavier song that you're going to put on.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, I think that was a good transition. Because, I mean, yeah, the Animals as Leaders song was really, it's not really in your face. That one is not. But Northlane is just like heavy as hell, and they're crazy and they're good. But, you know, I feel the break is nice. You're right. I agree.
Also the instrumentals you put on. If I ever run into a group that's producing a new age Lord of the Rings movie, I'll hit you up and you can make some selects for the soundtrack.
I would love to do that. That'd be sweet. That would actually sound really cool.
Yeah.
Could you imagine like fusing that style with like Lord of the Rings? Like,
be amazing.
Music? And their music's amazing already. For the record, you should check out the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. That shit's awesome.
I listen to it sometimes when I'm doing homework.
Yeah, I actually do too. I know. I find that's actually a lot of fun listening to soundtracks going when you do homework.
It's
like
weird when it goes
movie and like, you know, like soundtracks like that. Like usually orchestral stuff.
Yeah,
really good. Love it.
It's the only issue for me is it'll be playing all this soundtrack stuff in my iTunes library. All of a sudden, it switches to like Psycho's soundtrack, and that just makes me feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So, and I don't really notice it until about 10 minutes in, and I realize, why am I feeling kind of edgy and a little bit anxious? And I realized it switched moods, and that wasn't good.
No, not good.
Mm-mm.
So, excuse me. So the next song we're going to be playing is by one of my favorite bands from their album Fortress, and this song is called Palms Red by Protest the Hero.
Yes, our friend is always
we're back. So, excuse me. So
I think you should relay the different genres, subgenres that you've just.
okay.
You just
basically, I was just
played.
talking about. Oh yeah. So I was just talking about as. Leon brought up the idea of the fact that some songs they'll have like little intervals where like the instruments will like a different instrument will take charge of like the heaviness of the song or like the drive of the song. Just went to talk about how the different genres tend to do different things with that and stuff. And then we had gotten the topic of like, well, what genres do we usually play here? And for instance, like what we've played so far, we've played stuff like what I just played was basically like, I mean, since sometimes they were a little crazy, I would say it's probably like math, pop punk or something like that. Cause mostly singing, with like little bouts of screaming and stuff like that too. But like really, but still heavy and like forward moving.
Yeah.
Whereas like, the last song with Protest the Hero, they're definitely like prog and, bordering on prog metal and stuff. And they're just like very different parts and always like progressive being like it's progressing to different parts that like are totally different from the last. Whereas in normal music, like pop music, for an example, like you've got your chorus and your verses and your bridge and that's it, intro and maybe outro. But where progressive tends to like mix those up and, add crazy sections that just don't make any sense, but they do make sense. But I don't know, just different parts, I guess. And then like you've got like, Animals as Leaders, which is like another instrumental, I don't know, prog metal, that would work, maybe. And then you've got, then Northlane was really just, I don't know if they'd be like metalcore or, I find they're, I don't know, progressive metalcore, gent a little bit, I don't know. They're just really heavy. I don't really know how to classify them.
It's really interesting though, because I usually like clean vocals. Is a preference to not have like if I had a choice between being able to hear what they say and not being able to understand what they're saying, I usually prefer to be able to understand what they're saying. But everything we've played today, I prefer the songs that I haven't been able to understand the lyrics because the beat is so much better.
Yeah. As just a quick point, I don't know, I find the more you listen to it, the more you can understand the lyrics.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Yeah. Like you're saying, like, I prefer to hear the lyrics, but the fact is, if you listen to it enough, you would start, there's certain, like, things about it that you, obviously, I wouldn't say it's like a language quite to that degree, but to a lesser degree, it's kind of like a language. Because,
Yeah, but you could also just pull up lyrics.
Well, you could do that, but...
And follow along with the little dot.
You could, but but still, the more you listen to it, and maybe if you do that a little more, like, because I can, like, now that I've listened to it for long enough, like, I've been listening to this kind of music for a year and a half now, I can be like, oh, well, like, that's what they're saying, and I'll sing along to it without having, maybe if I pull up the lyrics, maybe I got a word or two wrong, but most cases I have most of it right.
I think what's also interesting, I don't even know if you've ever mentioned it on the show, but the fact that you didn't start out in performing this kind of music.
No, not even close.
And I think a lot of people don't, at least for me, I had no idea when you mentioned that to me.
No, I used to hate this kind of music.
Yeah.
I used to hate it. I used to be like totally into like, I'd be like, classic rock and, funk music. That was what my thing was. And then I went into high school and then I started like dabbling in jazz. And then, I ended up finding a few songs that were really heavy that I really liked, but they weren't this degree, and they like just had little sections of heavy parts. And it started from there, and I ended up just like finding more and more, and eventually it was just like I could handle heavier music, and eventually I'm like, I've got one track on here by for tonight that's by the Dillinger Escape Plan. It's their new track called Prancer from their new upcoming album. They haven't made a new album in like 5 years, I think.
Wow.
So this is big news, but if you like, I'm gonna just a fair warning, like I'm still on the edge of that one. I'm still like, I love Dillinger Escape Plan, but it's hard to listen to. I'll give you that, but it's a really good track. I like it a lot.
But just to
but that's okay.
Add to what you were saying, I was actually talking about the fact that you used to be in a was it a jazz band?
I was in jazz, yeah, and funk bands and stuff.
So it's just interesting that, you know, it's almost like you needed more. That wasn't enough for Logan.
I don't know about that, because, I mean, jazz and funk are heavy in their own ways, and by that I mean, like, at first glance they seem easy, but really,
Well, they're not.
They're not. They're, I mean,
all.
I find they're, I mean, well, in
Especially
terms of,
performing,
yeah.
especially.
I don't know, jazz definitely takes the cake. Metal doesn't even compare at all. I mean, well, I shouldn't say it doesn't compare, because there's some hard aspects of that metal and stuff like that, but with jazz, it's crazy. It goes a lot farther than that. Funk music, you know, there's a limit unless you start putting some crazy stuff in it. I mean, it's still a complex genre, and I still, like, obviously, like, I still haven't mastered funk, not even close, right? But I mean, I don't know. I guess I just really like trying different styles out. Anyway, so the next song I'm going to play. You know what? Since I already mentioned it, I'm going to play the new song by Dillinger Escape Plan.
That's perfect.
And
because we mentioned it, now they're all excited.
Yeah, you're all excited.
Everybody out there wants to hear it.
I don't know if you're excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited, but I don't know. I might, like, wet myself or something. This is a crazy song.
Wait.
Oh, it's crazy.
Okay, wait. Like you will be like you will become wet, or you will wet yourself.
Both.
Okay.
It's that crazy.
Okay.
So here it is. Prancer by Dillinger Escape Plan from the new album.
All right.
One of Us is the Killer, I think that's what it's called.
Not me. I'm not the killer.
One of Us is the Killer. I got it right. All right, cool. Here's Prancer.
How could it all be? We've never been seen, we've never went from the street. How could it all be? We'll never be dead, just mirrors, running scared. The life is real, why we lost for our immortality. All the lights went out cold, shadow covers the soul. Essence of the world made ceremony. Now we all went for death. What was the question? Why do you need an answer? We make me nauseous. Guess it just means I need a drug for me to eat. You're just sweet. Nothing so good. Funny how nothing chips away at us like should be a last goal, but it's still locked. Always locked. Always locked. Always locked. How could it all be? We finally figured this shit out. Now you'll see that you were all wrong, but you were all just mirrors, running scared. Just some ghosts wearing my skin, trying to disbelieve it. Fuck you, now try to disbelieve We do not forgive! We do not forget! Now get the fuck out! You have been warned! We do not forgive! We do not forget! So get the fuck out! So get the fuck out! So get the fuck
Hello. Oh, whoa, you're up really high. Sorry, there we go. Hello.
I'm just playing with some Lego here in the studio.
I just realized you actually. I didn't even catch on to that while I was like.
I know
rambling
you're totally zoned out.
I was.
You're so
doing
into
my
what you were saying.
paperwork. It's a good. I'm doing my paperwork, guys. If
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
do my paperwork, then this show would not
wouldn't run.
exist.
So-
Not anymore.
Absolutely. And mention what you found out doing your paperwork.
What did I find out?
Canadian content.
That we did a lot.
We've done a lot tonight.
Oh yeah. Of the 9 songs that we planned on playing, I don't know if we were gonna get them all in, but of the 9, 5 are Canadian bands.
Which is wonderful.
That's really good considering some weeks it's really hard to get enough. Well, sorry, when we first started off, it was really hard. It's getting easier. I'm finding a lot more bands now. Before I was like, oh, I know like 2 local bands. I guess we could use those. And now I'm like, oh, I've got like 20, 30 bands to choose from. I'm good to go. Yeah, no, like because we had Protest the Hero and I Am Committing a Sin. You Sunk My Battleship. Shout out to them. They're really cool. I think I'm playing a show with them at some point soon. And then we have some Silverstein from the new album coming up, and we also have Sleep When You're Dead song coming up, which is another band I'm playing with soon. Everyone should go down to Truro this summer. There's lots of good shows down there.
I wish you were performing during the school year and I could see you. That's what I wish.
Yeah, the problem there is my band's like 3 hours away. And
Yeah, I know.
There's a lot of gear.
But no, I didn't say your band. I said I wish I could see you perform.
Well, I am performing. For the record, if anyone is in St. John and they happen to go to this school,
Well, they don't have to go to the school.
I don't know, last class bash, really?
I don't think you have to go to the school.
Oh, well, if you don't...
You can be a guest. You have to know somebody at the school.
Sorry. If you know someone from the school and you want to go party, you can listen to some dance music and hear me drum to some dance music.
I'm excited.
Last Class Bash. If you're listening to the station, I would assume you're probably not the most interested. But if you like cool drumming and stuff, and
I mostly would go just because I'm a
Sure.
big fan of you. That's probably why I'd go.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
There's a big fan base out there, and I think they're all interested in when you're
There's a
performing
huge
next.
fan base for Logan Hudson. I'm sure if I had a page dedicated to me, it would
There is.
have like 1,000 million likes.
And you do. You just don't know about it. It's on MySpace.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's on MySpace.
Everybody check out Logan Hudson on MySpace.
Am I actually on MySpace? I really don't think so. Oh, yeah, I'm on MySpace. Check me out, bro.
It's really cool. Really good page. A lot of free content. What else? Yeah, he's got a lot of free content. There's a lot of photos of him.
I secretly
what's like
do
the
nude
see-through
modeling.
shirts? Yeah, and all
I
that
actually
jazz.
do nude modeling in my pastime, and I don't post them on Facebook.
No, MySpace.
But I post them on MySpace all the time. Yeah, everyone should go check that out.
And I just want to mention that none of this MySpace mentioning has anything to do with sponsorship. We're not sponsored by MySpace.
No, we are not. Well, I don't know. I would hate to be sponsored by MySpace.
That would be a
They
bad
suck.
sponsor. They're not doing well.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm supposed to trash other companies, but I hate MySpace.
Yeah, I mean, they have given you the opportunity to get connected with all these new followers. But other than that, it hasn't really added up much.
The only good thing about MySpace is the fact that you have to have it to be on the Billboard Top 100.
Yeah, Eve was the first one to mention that to me. Eve has a show.
Yes, he does.
And what time is it on again? I can't remember. Tuesday at 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tuesday at 10. You should check his show out if you like Canadian content hip-hop, especially Atlantic Canada hip-hop. He actually doesn't play a lot of Classified because everybody knows about Classified.
Yeah.
I'm not even from Atlantic Canada, and I knew about Classified quite well.
Classified is, I don't know, I'm not the hugest fan. I know a friend who, I know a person who knows a friend who apparently smoked drugs with him. But I'm not.
Smoke drugs.
I'm saying that because I'm being very radio friendly.
Right.
I had nothing to. I was like, I don't know these people, so I'm not associating myself with them.
Right.
I'm just saying I know a person who knows a person who does that, who's done that with him.
Right.
Which I think if
You got to be very careful with that, though, because I know Snoop Dogg never does any of his piping with anyone he doesn't know, because obviously he's like he'd probably be a connoisseur of the grass. You know what I mean? Like he probably knows better, more about the art of grass smoking or grass cultivating than most individuals on the planet. So you can obviously tell he's like one of those old white men who drink wine, where he needs to make sure his shit is the best. I'm serious.
He's very if you don't measure up to my standards, like you're not drinking my wine.
Yeah, and like when he asks you, he probably asks them very specific questions, and if they don't know what he's talking about, then he's like, well, you just don't know the game, man.
Yeah, you're right. I totally agree with that.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah. By the way, it's Snoop Lion now because he went to Jamaica, and his new style of music is reggae because of that.
Because he got reincarnated.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, that is the title of his new album.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't actually listened to it. Have you?
I've listened to 2 songs. One of them I didn't like, and one of them I liked.
Okay.
One of them was, I just didn't. It didn't click with me. It felt like it was trying too hard to be reggae. And
to be fair, this is his first, so he's probably going to need a couple to get.
But there was
solid.
another one that felt really authentically reggae to me.
Right.
Which was really cool. So yeah, that was really cool. Our next song is by Canadian band Silverstein, who actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to say that. I had a surprise, but I'm not going to spoil it. And maybe in a couple weeks' time. I promise it'll happen. But this is Silverstein, and this song's from their new album. This is How the Wind Shifts. I hated Silverstein before this album. I'm going to be honest. This album is awesome. It is so good. Check it out. And this song's called "Oh Brave Mountains We Conquer." Here we go, guys.
We're going to conquer these mountains.
Yeah. If this works. Didn't like that. Okay, here's "Oh Brave Mountains We Conquer."
My name is anything that I want it to be. I'm striking chords in a way you've never seen. But I'm a long shot. We fought the fight and lost. I can take it. I will make it now. I've given everything. I've let you take over me. I'm climbing mountains but drowning in the sea. And I admit it. I don't regret it. You've taken everything and left these broken wings.
because I'm talking now. So yeah, everything's going great.
Sure is.
That last song you heard was Silverstein. I was just about to try and play the next song, but it ended up.
I was distracting him, to be fair. I built an Inukshuk out of Lego.
He did. It's really awesome. You should check it out.
I'll post
he'll probably post on Facebook.
Yep.
If you're listening, that would be sweet.
It's really cool.
So yeah, I tried playing this song and it just
didn't work.
It just didn't work because I was on my own computer, and for some reason, this school's Wi-Fi is horrendous. I'd like to make a point about that. Can we raise a concern about that?
I think we should get a campaign ready for it.
Yeah.
Joke coming. I think we should get a campaign ready for it. We should, discuss it, make it a big issue, and then run for a position, and then just be really emotional during when we're actually speaking to the students that
about how much we hate the fact that the Wi-Fi sucks.
Yeah, and so we'll just get really emotional and be like, I don't even want to fix this anymore.
Oh my god. I can't believe you did that. That's so low. Can we air that? I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. We might have to cut that out for the online show. Oh my gosh. I'm so rattled right now. Anyway, this song's For the Long Haul, Sleep With Your Dead. Oh, by Sleep When You're Dead. We'll see you next week at same time, same place. Tune into our online show. We've got it on YouTube. Check us on Facebook.
Oh, and I apologize to all mobile users out there. Only episode 3 can be listened to on mobile devices.
But computer's fine for all of them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So here, without further ado,
follow us on Facebook.
Yeah, I just said that.
Please.
For the Long Haul, Sleep When You're Dead.